Roth conversions are a very powerful strategy and very popular right now with financial advisors. One of the reasons is we're in historically low tax rates because of the Tax Cut and Job Act. So what people are trying to do today is convert money from IRAs to Roth IRAs. And essentially the whole planning scheme is think about paying taxes now when they're lower as opposed to in the future when they're higher. So often when we're doing conversions, we're looking for those scenarios. Maybe somebody was unemployed for half the year. They have a big deduction. They gave a lot to charity. Or Tax Cut and Job Act lowered your taxes. Another thing to consider is doing conversions while both spouses are still alive. Because what happens when the first spouse dies? Well, our tax rates, they get compressed. So the same amount of income, if we're able to keep that, will actually put us into higher tax rates. So that's a very important thing to consider too when looking at Roth conversions. So there's a couple traps that you want to make sure you don't run into. The first one is if you convert money from a traditional IRA over to a Roth and pull it out within 5 years, you could be subject to a 10% penalty tax on certain portions of it. Another thing is when you're doing conversions, make sure you understand the aggregation rules that apply to all IRAs when doing a conversion. A lot of people try to engage in what we call the backdoor Roth IRA, but don't pay attention to the aggregation rules. And lastly, when we're doing conversions, you need to have it done by the end of the year to make sure that that taxable income shows up for that year. Now there is a 60-day grace period essentially there to move the money, but the conversion needs to be started by December 31st to have the income included in that year. So again, I'm Jamie Hopkins, the Director of Retirement Research here at Carson Group, and thank you for watching this Rewirement video tip.